Top 10 beautiful American fall destinations. This is gonna be amazing because, come on, let's face it, next week is gonna be already the fall. So where are you gonna go? Let's check it out.
Stow Travels, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 beautiful American fall destinations. Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to Mojo Travels and
That is so low the quality. Right?
and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at some of the most charming and scenic American getaways for autumn. What's your favorite fall getaway? Number 10, Door County, Wisconsin. If you're the sort of traveler who's looking for breathtaking fall foliage, you've come to the right place. And by that, we mean both this video and Door County, Wisconsin.
Wow.
Within the American Midwest, you're hard-pressed to locate a more stunning display of colors than those found here in mid-October. Whether you're the outdoorsy type who likes to immerse yourself
Bro, what? That's so cool! I love that!
in the fall foliage by going hiking, or if you prefer to appreciate the view from the comfort of a rental cottage, Door County can oblige. The coastal views certainly don't hurt either. As if the scenery isn't enough, the state of Wisconsin is commonly referred to as America's Dairyland. We're not sure about you, but we think that few things pair better with the autumn colors than a cheese tasting. Number 9, Mount Shasta, California. When you think of fall getaways, chances are that California isn't the first state that comes to mind. To be clear, the Golden State is blessed with pleasant weather pretty much all year round, but that largely robs the hotspots of that quintessential fall vibe. Exploring the Mount Shasta area, you'll find a completely different side of California, one that the average trip to Cali totally overlooks. Mount Shasta and the Greater Shasta Trinity National Forest are located along the state's northern border near Oregon. The colors here might not be as vibrant as those found in the American Northeast, but they're impressive in their own right. Besides, the sheer beauty of the Northern California wilderness makes up the difference. Following the McCloud and Sacramento rivers is especially enjoyable. Number 8, Lakes Region, New Hampshire. Not willing to compromise on the foliage front? No problem, you're still spoiled for choice. The Lakes region of New Hampshire is among the greatest displays of autumn colors and
New Hampshire, I reacted to a couple of videos checking out this place. Oh my god, this state is unbelievable. So beautiful. There's so much nature and cool stuff in there.
Anywhere in America.
I love to see
it. And given that the loosely defined area encompasses dozens of lakes, it's not hard to find your own little slice of paradise. The region actually hits its peak during the summer months, when people come from far and wide to enjoy the beaches and practice various water sports. When the crowds head home, however, the region is utterly transformed, going from a bustling family vacation getaway to a place of rest and relaxation, a natural environment in which to recharge. Though the weather cools down beginning in September, it remains perfect for nature treks, horseback riding, and apple picking. Number 7, Stow, Vermont. When you hear Stow, chances are that you think skiing or
Bro! Oh, yeah, this is in the winter. I was like, how's that possible in the fall there's so much snow?
snowboarding. And you're not wrong. After the summer ends, however, but before that oh-so-inviting powder gets dumped on Mount Mansfield, something magical happens. The leaves change. Hiking and mountain biking are two of the most popular fall pastimes around Stow, but many will tell you that looking at the fall foliage is an activity unto itself. Stow boasts the most colorful trees in all of Vermont, and there are those who think it's a contender for best in all of the United States.
By the way, what's your favorite season of the year? I think fall is the most beautiful one, right? I mean, nothing beats those orange leaves, those beautiful colored trees. I mean, bro, what the hell?
States.
So amazing.
Whether you embark on a scenic drive, take to the water by canoe, or decide to venture out on the trails, you're sure to be awestruck by the scenery. For a highlights reel, consider joining a guided tour. For an even more unique perspective, try ziplining, which is becoming an increasingly popular fall activity in and around Stow. Number 6, West Glacier, Montana. This is another destination that might disappoint those in search of fiery red foliage. But who decided that that's the standard for autumn beauty? West Glacier, most famous for Glacier National Park, is essentially painted a golden yellow during the fall months. The resulting site is utterly unlike the foliage of the East Coast, sure, but it's breathtaking in its own right, especially if you've seen the area at its most green and lush. Crowds dissipate substantially when school starts up again, meaning that fall in West Glacier is inherently peaceful. This has the added benefit of the local wildlife being far more present and easy to spot. Please note, most of the park's facilities are closed by early October, so only experienced campers should consider staying on site. Thankfully, there are plenty of local rental properties. Number 5. Aspen, Colorado.
Aspen
This is
for
a
the
destination
fall.
that requires little introduction. And in this case, that might actually work against it. As far as West Coast fall getaways go, Aspen is about as picturesque as it gets. The only problem? People know it, and that means it can get a little crowded even in...
Yeah, actually, Aspen is very famous even here in Italy. For many people travel there from Italy to go skiing. But wow, in the fall, that's crazy.
That being said, prices aren't nearly as competitive as during ski season, so you've still got that working in your favor. The aesthetic appeal of Aspen speaks for itself year-round, but when the trees turn golden yellow and orange in the fall months, there's an extra bit of magic in the air. To immerse yourself in the fall foliage, consider
So
taking a walk in
nice.
Hunter Creek Valley, where the colors are at their most impressive. Of course, the landscape of peaks and valleys surrounding Aspen means that you'll have scenic views any direction you look. Number 4. Bar Harbor, Maine. Let's begin by addressing what is surely your most
Oh
pressing
my
concern.
God.
Does fall coincide with lobster season? Well, you see, in Maine, there isn't
What is
nearly
he doing, Krusty Krab, with a cappuccino in his hands?
as strict of a lobster season as you may have encountered elsewhere in your travels. So yes, rest assured that you can enjoy the autumn scenery and get yourself a full lobster dinner. Maine is richer than most when it comes to quaint coastal towns and villages. Even so,
Oh wait,
most
is Maine famous for its lobsters?
people agree that Bar Harbor is among the most picture-perfect towns in the state, if not all of New England. A big part of the appeal is not only the town itself, but also Acadia National Park, which is located just southwest of our destination. The vast tracts of unspoiled wilderness, all decked out in fall colors, never fail to top even the highest expectations. Number 3. Saugerties, New York. Not only do New Yorkers get to
Saugerties.
live in one of the most culturally rich and vibrant cities in the world, but they're also relatively close to some of America's best fall foliage. Between the Catskills and the Adirondacks, New York State has got natural space galore, and truly you
So
won't go wrong with
amazing.
Saugerties. The town of 20,000 is not only nestled
Yeah, I mean, for an Italian and for a European, I think that when you imagine New York, you always picture Manhattan. You would never imagine anything like this. That's
between
crazy.
the Catskills Mountains and the Hudson River, but dating back to the times of Dutch settlement, it boasts any number of historic buildings. The Catskills region is bursting with festivals, beer and cider tasting rooms,
Okay.
outdoor activities, and various agricultural experiences. Altogether, it makes for an epic fall
Wow, look
getaway
at that
with
road.
amazing foliage.
Amazing.
Number 2. Great Smoky Mountains, Tennessee and North Carolina. So named
Tennessee.
because of the fog that often descends on the area, Tennessee's Great Smoky Mountains take the term atmospheric to, well, new heights. The region, which includes Great Smoky Mountains National Park, is a great choice in spring, summer, or fall, but early October through November is when the landscape is at its
Wow.
most impressive. Because of the various elevations in the area, the Great Smoky Mountains offer a longer window of time in which to see the fall colors than most destinations. If you're visiting on the earlier side of the season, take a drive up Clingman's Dome Road for a breathtaking view. By early November, the best coloring has descended to lower elevations. To ensure that you get the sort of fall foliage you're hoping for, it pays to check in on the status of the leaves as your travel date approaches and adjust accordingly. Number 1. Blue Ridge Parkway, Virginia and North Carolina. We've seen and discussed some beautiful fall destinations today. But if you're a photographer, or just the sort of traveler who prioritizes
Oh
beautiful
my-
landscapes and scenery
Bro,
above
I love this area. Bro, come on, I love these roads. Oh, we have so many in my city of roads like these ones. I really love to drive through them.
above all else, this is the clear choice. The Blue Ridge Parkway isn't just a good place to see the fall foliage. A more accurate description is that it's an ocean of fall colors. And by loading into the car and taking a trip along the parkway, you can essentially set sail on the sea of yellow, orange, and red. The Blue Ridge Parkway is among the country's most celebrated scenic drives any time of year, but autumn is when it shines brightest. And with plenty of fall-centric things to see and do along the way, it's the whole package. Also, if you have time for a multi-state trip, the Parkway will eventually take you to our previous entry, Tennessee's Great Smoky Mountains. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Mojo Travels, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
This video is unavailable, unfortunately. Mojo Travels, go and check it out, guys, if you're not subscribed yet. That was pretty cool, that was pretty cool, yes, yes. What is your favorite season, as I asked before? You know, if you haven't answered before, do it now. I want to know. I mean, I like also, I thought about another reason why I like so much the fall. Because in the summer it's too hot and humid and yeah, I always sweat so much. So when the weather starts to settle down, perfect. It's the best thing in the world. I don't like to sweat at all. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go for a walk right now. I wish you all a lovely day. Hope you did enjoy this video. See you very soon. Ciao, ciao.